Tonight, in what the American press has called the remote frontier port of Darwin, a dose of American-style political theatre. After a considered and a measured performance in Canberra, President Obama finished off his tour of Australia by turning on the razzle-dazzle. But however it was delivered, the message remained the same. America is here to stay as a force for the good in the region, and Australia is a key ally to help it do so. From Canberra, political correspondent Tom Eagleton reports.
Few, if any, world leaders can do it like an American president. High-voltage political set pieces like this win elections in America.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Overseas, they're designed to win sympathy for the American cause.
He wanted to get out and about and meet some real Aussies, and no better place to do it than here in Darwin, here in the Northern Territory.
Many of the listening diggers recently returned from a tour of Afghanistan.
Today I want to say thank you. Thank you for a job well done. Thank you for your incredible sacrifices. Thank you for your family's sacrifices. And welcome home.
The President, or perhaps his staff, had done their homework. Talking of the Australian alliance, he quoted Banjo Patterson.
Of Australia, he wrote, "Hath she the strength for the burden laid upon her? Has she the power to protect and guard her own?" On this 60th anniversary, we are saying together, proudly, yes, we have the strength for the burden laid upon us, and we have the power to protect and guard our own here in the Asia-Pacific and all around the world.
Honourable members, honourable senators, the President of the United States of America.
Earlier, the audience was different, the message for Australia and the region consistent.
Generations of Americans have served here and died here, so democracies could take root. Americans have bled with you for this progress, and we will not allow it, we will never allow it to be reversed.
8 years ago, Parliament was told much the same by a different president, talking about a different part of the world.
Who can possibly think that the world would be better off with Saddam Hussein still in power? Surely not anyone who cares about human rights and democracy and stability in the Middle East.
President Obama's looking past the war on terror, straight into Australia's backyard.
The tide of war is receding, and America is looking ahead to the future that we must build. Reductions in U.S. defense spending will not, I repeat, will not come at the expense of the Asia-Pacific.
President Obama referred to China a couple of times by name, many more times by implication.
We need growth that is fair, where every nation plays by the rules. A student posts a blog, a citizen signs a charter, an activist remains unbowed, imprisoned in his home, just to have the same rights that we cherish here today. And prosperity without freedom is just another form of poverty.
And the President implied Australia's got more to gain from its relationship with America than it does with China.
And we recognize that economic partnerships can't just be about one nation extracting another's resources. We understand that no long-term strategy for growth can be imposed from above.
And Tony Abbott picked up on that theme, giving the President a crash course in local politics.
Australia's danger is complacency, the feeling that the world has no choice but to buy our minerals so new taxes can painlessly fix our fiscal problems.
The opposition leader showed a knack for bringing the geopolitical back to the local.
On selling uranium to India, President Obama had the good sense never to change President Bush's policy. In this country, on this policy, the transition from the former government to the current one has been, how shall I say, Mr Speaker, less seamless.
Kevin Rudd was the one who changed John Howard's policy on uranium sales. He wasn't consulted about Julia Gillard's change of heart this week.
She's taking this to the National Conference as her own personal initiative. Under those circumstances, it would be unrealistic to be consulted on every matter.
Tonight, President Obama and Julia Gillard are in Bali for the East Asia Summit. Tom Eagleton, Lateline.